Welcome back to another edition of Coach's Corner brought to you by Fats Cafe. I'm your host, Katelyn Grisillo, and joining me today from the men's soccer team is Coach Ike. Thank you for joining us today, Coach.
Thank you, Katelyn.
First of all, congratulations on wrapping up your season.
Thank you.
We'll talk first about Senior Day. Going out, last home game, 5-1 win. What did that mean for your team?
Yeah, I feel like we should be having senior day every game.
Right?
Yeah, it was great. It was exciting. Had a lot of fans and the players. Everybody showed up and they played well, and probably our largest margin of win entire season.
It was a great win. Great environment too.
It was.
Now, additionally, you also had great success during the month of October. Once you got those people back healthy, you went on a 7-1-1 streak.
That's correct.
What do you think caused that? Was it just the return of?
Well, as you said, we had a couple people that were injured. We got them healthy, and they made a big difference. Not having, because the guys that were injured were some of our key players, right. And then having them back in the team was a big turnaround, right. And that accounted for our success, right, in that period.
Okay, now I know you hate to see it come to an end, but overall, what were your thoughts on your team's performance throughout the season? I was a little bit disappointed because half the season we had a lot of injuries to key players. It was disappointing in that aspect, but on the other hand, it was a good season for us. It was at least I get to see some players that I never knew could come through or played as well as they did, and it was good. As a coach, those are the things you look for. When somebody is down, you look for somebody else to step up, and they did for the most part. So I really don't have much of a problem with how we did. Could have been better, considering what we did the year before. But that's how the game goes. We had a good season. Very proud. The effort was there always.
Oh yeah.
What areas would you say you maybe saw the greatest improvement in your team as you went along?
I think that defensively, we started to be a little bit more organized in the back, and started playing with some level of confidence. And then the midfield, definitely was our key areas. We lacked offensively, with a little bit bite up front, in terms of scoring goals. We exploded our senior day, but that was a little too late in the season, But in the back line, the goalkeeping area was huge. They did come up big for us.
Definitely.
The goalkeepers and the back line, the midfielders played well. The forwards is the area where we're lacking a little bit.
Okay, now 2 players specifically on your squad got 2 all-conference awards. Can you talk to us a little bit about those 2?
Well, one of them I know is he's definitely an All-American candidate, by my estimation. Andre Simmons is definitely an All-American player. I know that. It's just that he hasn't played at the level that I know he could. But the talent is there, and I know he will get there. I'm hoping next year will be a breakout year for him. Him, I know. The surprise was Andre Bernardini, a true freshman. And I knew that. I told him that at the beginning of the season, if he could play half the way he did in practice, I know he will make all conference. And the way he did it, was amazing. He played very well. He played like a veteran. He didn't play like a freshman at all.
Definitely.
So,
very impressive.
Yeah.
What would you say you learned about this team in particular most as you went throughout the season?
In the past, we've had teams where when we concede a goal, you could see it in their body language. You can see it in their faces that they're beginning to worry. Oh, we're going to lose. Oh, we're going to lose. This team, even if we're 2 goals down, till the final whistle, I never doubt that that we can come back, and we've always done that. And for some reason this year, this group particularly, whenever we go a goal down or 2 goals down, you can never rule us out.
Right.
They always find a way to climb back in the game.
I'm sure having those 9 seniors probably helped with that confidence to keep on your team even when you were down and facing adversity. So what would you say it means for you as a coach and the rest of your returners moving forward without those 9 guys on your team?
It's bittersweet, for me as a coach, especially all those guys, having them here for the last 4 years, and some of them 2 years, it's been unbelievable. And when I talk about them, it's almost one of those things where you almost get emotional. But I try to keep my emotions in check because I know it's good for them that they come in, they graduate, and they move on. And then I have to, start rebuilding again.
Right.
It's an ongoing process.
Looking ahead.
Yeah, I'm very happy for them.
Good, good. Now with those seniors and everyone else on your team, this is one of the few times in your history that you've had back-to-back winning seasons. What does that mean to you?
It means that we've finally turned the corner and we're doing a lot of things right. Hopefully it will continue again from next year. Definitely we have the foundation. We have the core group of players that could keep what seems now to be a tradition going for us.
Make it a routine every year.
Absolutely. That's my goal.
And with those returners, Coach, what are your expectations overall?
I expect big things. And I'm looking now, of course the key is recruiting. Now I got to find some quality players to complement, the guys that are returning. And that's going to be the key, who I will be able to bring in. You never know, because without the resources we have, there's so much I can do. Right. But I'm working real hard. Hopefully we'll bring in some players that can, take us again beyond where we were this year.
Okay, I'm sure you'll get the job done.
Oh, trust me.
Congratulations on your season, and we wish you the best of luck in your upcoming spring season.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
That wraps up another edition of Coach's Corner, brought to you by Fats Cafe with Coach Ike. I'm your host, Katelyn Grisillo. Thank you for watching.